Hey, Soul Fam. Happy Monday. Hope you guys are feeling good and doing good. I'm feeling good. I'm doing good. And I got a great topic for you today. I see the sun. The sun got me on one. I'm like, okay, sun. Maybe I should put my makeup. I'm so short. It's like, I think I started shrinking as I started aging. But anyway, Soul Fam, the topic of the day is the Lord said, go to Him. Okay, and it means exactly what it says. See, some of us, we love the Lord and we follow God and things like that, but we look for answers in people. And not to say don't ever do that. No, what I'm saying is do that too, but also learn how to go to God. You know, like learn how to have that connection. Learn how to have that conversation, because that's going to be the best confirmation that you get with anything that you're doing. You know, if you are trying to make some new decisions, if you are ready to move to a next step, you know, and you're ready to take on the role, ask God what that role is, you know. And for me, I do like to talk to people and hear different insight and things like that. And then after I hear their insight, I'm not going to take it as my answer. You know, I'm going to take the answer from God. And it's just a better way for you to see all your options. And oftentimes too, so fam, like, it may not seem like it's the best choice because maybe you have some attachments to certain things, but I promise you, no one see what God see. No one can see what God see. So when you learn how to talk to Him and have that conversation with Him, and you learn how to connect, then you'll know how to make smarter moves. You know, like you'll know, okay, this makes sense because this is what I really want. You know, like, just go to God. It's no explanation for it. So fam, I just know that when I learned how to go to God directly, I started getting better results. When I started worshiping and relying on people to move my life forward, it's not the same as it is now, you know. And I feel like, yeah, maybe some people are upset I did not listen to them, or I didn't follow the way they wanted me to do things. And that's okay, because at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, God is the one we all got to answer to. Even those that kind of deny the fact that God is real or don't really, He still uses them too, you know. And it's really comical oftentimes, because for some reason people think that they are invisible. We are not invisible, so fam. God see each and every one of us when He want to see us. You know, when He ready to talk to us, when He ready to let us know, what's what, He gonna come and find you. You can't hide from the Lord. So I think once I created some peace with that, I started laughing a little bit, because I was like, Lord, I swore I was doing something. Like, you ain't see me. Like, even when I used to kind of like, not steal from Walmart, but, you know, not scan the items. You get what I'm saying? And so, I mean, we all do it. Yeah, but we all do it and think like we getting away with it. You know, like, Walmart ain't see me. Yeah, but the Lord saw you. You know, like, pay for your stuff. Stop trying to get over. So things like that is what I'm trying to say. It's like, do the right thing and be patient with yourself and be patient with the Lord, because again, He sees everything. So sometimes you may be asking and the answer is, hold on a minute. He'll kind of like show you. So personally, but this is me personally, everyone can be different. That's why I don't like to talk about it too precisely. like, the Lord know I'm a visual learner. So I'm be like, Lord, show me so I understand, please. You know, like, that's the way I ask. Some of us are not even asking. You get what I'm saying? Like, some of us are so afraid to ask. Like, we think God is mad, or we're intimidated by God. Like, you should be intimidated, but that don't mean you shouldn't ask. You know? Did I say it right? Ask. Yes. I've been trying. But ask God. God, should I be doing this? You know, does this make sense? Is this worth the time? Is this person supposed to be with me? Ask. Am I in the right space? I'm telling you, you ask and you shall receive. Now, some of us don't like the answer we get. You know, like the Lord will be like, sell your stuff. It's time to go. And you'll be like, I'm not selling my stuff. It's my stuff. So, okay, you didn't like the answer you got, but if you know what I'm saying? The choice is still yours. You don't have to do it. But that's the difference between people that's really about it and people that's not. Because people that's really about it know what's up. You know, like, it's like, you don't even got to talk about it. Like, all right, guys, the Lord said it's time to make this, it's time to stop doing this and do this. It's time to do this and do that. All right, let's get to it. Because most people that you may be like worshiping and stuff like that can have human error. You know, like, we all make mistakes. We all learning from one another. So honestly, for me, at first I was like, yeah, but this person is closer to God, so I'm gonna take their 100% advice. I'm gonna run with it. But even though they closer to God, that's their personal relationship. It's like, let's look at it like, how can I explain it real quick? It's, most of us do it too. It's like when, say you in a class, right? And you know that one of the other students is like the teacher's pet, you know? So you want to go to the teacher's pet for answers, right? But the teacher's pet is still not the teacher. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, you can go to the teacher's pet and, hey, call me the teacher's pet in God's word. Yup. God, Lord, I am the teacher's pet up in the spiritual world, okay? Because I love to hear what God has to say, you know, like. But anyway, it's like you going to the teacher's pet instead of going to the teacher. So you could get, you know what I'm saying? You could get a good idea. You could get a good headspace of what's happening, but you're not gonna get the answer that the teacher will give you. You get what I'm saying? So when you go into like people, or you know, you worshiping people instead of God, it's like, it's a little disrespectful, you know? Like, I personally think it's disrespectful, because it's like, God wants us to worship him. He's the one that's doing all the work. It's like, go to him. Yes, you could come and get a coaching session. You could, if you want to have a friend, if you just want to vent real quick and you want to have a human speak words to you, okay, yes, get a coach, have a friend, go to a parent. But still, at the end of the day, God has the last word. Go to God at the end. Go to him first. You know, he'll tell you who to go to next. You get what I'm saying? Go to God. Period. Go to God. Period. That should be my new saying. Go to God. And even sometimes in coaching sessions, if someone asks me something that I feel like is like taking me out of my position as if like I'm God, I'll tell you. I'm like, hey, you should go to God for that. And if you ask me how to go to God, then I can direct you, like, you know, go in a peaceful space. You literally just have to be in a peaceful space so you can hear. God is everywhere, but sometimes we don't hear him, the spirit, her, whatever y'all want to call him. We don't hear God because we're around too much chaos. And sometimes we gotta just, all right, pull ourselves out of the chaos real quick and listen. When you're not in peace and you're trying to hear God, it's like too rambunctious. It's like everybody's thoughts is going around. It's just a lot of confusion. You can't hear. You can't even hear yourself think. You know? So, and take your time with it, so fam. Some of us, we be hot and ready. Little Caesars. I be like, be easy with yourself. It's not a race. Although slow and steady wins the race. But to each his own. Alright, so fam, that's the quick, simple message I got for you today. It's Monday. Have a good week. Have a good day. Continue to be positive. Continue to be calm. Be mindful of your response. How are you responding? When something as simple as maybe you may have some stomach cramps, even that, respond a little